This is a journey about one man and his music. From being an undisputed hip-hop R&B king on countless hooks, such as Gangstar, DJ Premier, Guru, Wu-Tang Clan. You know the songs, Rich the Factor, MFR, sung on countless hits for years. The sounds of the street, Boy Big, the man, the myth, the legend, the music of the streets.
And it's not necessarily a funny story, but it's a big part of who he is now and where he's gone with the music. There was, the Wu-Tang Clan was performing in Lawrence. And everybody says, we're all going, Wu-Tang's in Lawrence. And I said, I was always the oldest of everybody. I said, no, I'm staying at home. I might have had my kids or whatever the case. And so they all went. Well, I get a phone call saying, you're not going to believe this, you should have come. I said, what happened? Well, apparently the head security of the Wu-Tang, which is Daba Chief, who now is a part of our family, came to the door. They were all trying to get in the back door. And they said, go away, you can't come in the back door, everybody. There was probably 12 to 15 of them. And he says, you can't get in there, I'm not letting you in, go away. And Big starts singing in the middle of this parking lot behind the arena. And Daba says, you come here. And basically, that was the start of that relationship. He let everybody in backstage, and he told him, you owe me one. And then probably 3 months later, we got a phone call that the Wu-Tang was recording in Miami, and he wanted to get Big in on a track, and we were all struggling back in the day, and everybody chipped in, and we put it on my mom's credit card and flew him to Miami, and he did his first track with the Wu-Tang, and it was just all his.
Boy Big started his career at an early age in his teens, singing his way through countless of hooks till he reached a mass fan base popularity with his first single, Wu-Tang, Conflict of Love.
If you ain't feeling how I move, baby, dial 1-800, then holler. I'll chill for a minute, get more into my music, write more initially, blow as I intended. I lace you with a bank account, Bill gave it up. Dry wallets in that Cuban shit, raise it up. Ghost Ben gave up, Tony Stark stayed. Still, it's not enough for all the love I gave. And all the bitches that be fiending, the meaning is cruel right between them. Do nasty things, be mean to them, without even G'ing them. I asked the Father to forgive me, right before I put the key in them. And now I feel guilty. It's only you, and that's why I feel guilty. My conscience telling me that you...
I saw his work ethic. The dude is a non-stop monster. He goes in, don't really write nothing, gets right to it, starts singing. You know what I'm saying? And we clicked on that. And when I saw what he was doing, I liked it. He got that shit. It's dope.
All right. How would you compare his singing style? What would you say? He's like more R&B-ish, more croonish. What would you say really gets people into his music?
I say a little bit of both. Not too much R&B because he's got those street type lyrics. He's still, you know what I'm saying, gutter, but he can sing. It's crazy because he could probably sing a chick's panties off singing about murder. You know what I'm saying? That dude is real talented with that, you know. I can tell that over the years he's built a following. You know what I'm saying? And he's the type of dude that can sing basically anything. I think he's that gifted.
How strong would you say his following is?
It's not only strong in a few cities, but it's building. You know what I'm saying? The more people come in contact with his voice all my life.
Hopefully I wouldn't be around if I wasn't down. It's just true to believe. I show up every day for the game. That's true.
As you see, Boy Big has been honing his skills for many years, doing countless shows in the Bay Area and around the world, gaining a mass fan base popularity.
Singing in the booth, and I was like, who is this? And
I wasn't expecting, his image. when I
didn't expect Biggie Smalls to come out.
Right. And I was in there, I'm like, oh, they sound good.
His music is concerned. Do you feel he's an artist to be reckoned with, getting ready to come out into the mainstream? Because he's been underground for a while, hasn't he?
Right.
So how do you think his debut album to the world is going to be?
I think it's going to be good. He already have a lot of fans. Before I even knew about Boy Big, I heard about him.
Wow.
Before I even seen him myself, I heard about his image, by his in the studio. A lot of times he do a lot of his tracks is freestyle, and that's how I heard about him through underground artists.
Big, who is a Kansas City native, who's been touring around the world with such artists to make an innovative sound, the sound that has been collected over the years of him being an underground artist, now ready to come mainstream to you.
A couple other towns that I ain't even here too,
So I hear it's pretty much the Bay Area knows about Boy Big.
The Bay Area, places, West Coast, East Coast. He did something for Google, DJ Premier, They're the big homie Double Chief up there, he like a brother to us, you know what I mean? Wu-Tang, you know what I mean? As far as he's a real person, man. Whatever he do, he's gonna be real with you. He's gonna tell you the real. He's gonna tell you how he feels about whatever it is that's on his mind, man. So it's pretty straight up, man.
If you had to make
First time I met Boy Big had to be about 6 months ago, in Club Avalon. I was out with a couple of constituents, and he was performing at Club Avalon, and I heard this voice throughout the crowd, and it kind of pierced everything else that was going on. I asked the president of my company, Keith Cooper, I said, who is that singing? He said, that's Boy Big. I said, well, I gotta see who, visually see who it is. So I make my way through the crowded club, and when I finally got up to the front where he was performing at, I couldn't believe that sound was coming out of somebody of that body frame. Boy Big's a big boy, so he's a big man. But I couldn't believe it. It was unbelievable. It was sort of angelic. So, right then and there, I made it my business to track him down and get him up here at the studio. It took me about 6 months. But once I got him, he's here. He's doing one of the best projects of his life right now. Yeah.
And you might be talking.